Adventures in Colorectal Cancer, 2026, June 11th. Yesterday got my ultrasound results. So when I asked, on Monday, when I asked to have the receptionist at the hospital and the MRI and the medical imaging place to please send me a copy of the results, she sent me to the BC Health Gateway, which is just a piece of crap. It's hard to, it's Byzantine to get onto. You have to do it off of an app of your phone or tablet. You can't do it on a computer. And then when I finally got in there was no results. Fortunately, my new GP, Dr. Penner, we had set up a call. Now, her clinic, unlike NAVA, does not just automatically forward the results to me. They will send the results to me when they talk to me, so she gets to charge me for another visit. But okay. The ultrasound was only of the liver, and well, it was of a bunch of organs, but it wasn't of the rectum. So basically, the liver they can't find. They couldn't see in the ultrasound what the cyst they saw on the CT scan. There is a couple of cysts in my kidneys. Don't know whether they're good or bad, because what the recommendation is an MRI, which is today. Dr. Penner was discussing this. You have to ask, do I get a second opinion? And because this is socialized universal health care and all doctors are considered equal, then if I talk any other colorectal surgeon I talk to, whether they are fresh out of university or not, is considered equal to Dr. Okamura. And I just, you have to ask. Now, and I understand why they're doing this, the proposed surgery, to know whether or not the cancer has penetrated the intestinal wall. I think I've gone through this. We'll go through it again. To know whether or not the cancer has penetrated the intestinal wall, they can't see that. They have to go in and do surgery and remove a section of the intestine, which means they've penetrated the intestine. So that's a major surgery. And they have to take enough to make sure that they understand that they've got the margin. And that's going because this was, the cancer polyp was the width of my thumb. That's 25 millimeters. They have to take a pretty significant chunk of the rectum. And because rectal cancers are recurrent, then they might as well just take it all and be done with it in one surgery. Because once they take the section, then I'm on a colostomy bag, and if they want to do it again, they have to come back in for more surgery. If I'm on the colostomy bag, I guess it's easier surgery, but it's more surgery. So it's just, I understand that. According to Dr. Penner, she put it in perspective for me, finally. She has a patient who had a polyp in about the same place that wasn't cancerous, call it precancerous. It was starting to show abnormal activity, and they had the same operation. They just don't screw around with rectal cancers anymore. So that's where that sits. Once again, Dr. Penner has had many patients operated on by Dr. Okamura. Thinks I'm in good hands. that she's far more informative. We're still kind of developing the rusty authority relationship because I don't think she may or may not be used to patients with sort of my, and knowledge is the wrong word, but, experience maybe? Anyway. Yeah, so today's MRI. Tomorrow is the sigmoidoscopy. So by tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I'm going to be ready to eat the bum out of a skunk. And then the 22nd, I go see doctors again. I go see Dr. Wong and Dr. Okamura, the colonoscopist and the CR surgeon. Unless I see Dr. Wong again today, I might be seeing Dr. Wong again today in a more professional capacity. Yeah, and I'm going to bitch about this again. I'm just upbringing. You don't go see doctors if you're not sick. So like, the BC cancer soft pedals this stuff. 90, have a fit test. 90% of people are negative on the fit test. If you are positive on the fit test, 95% don't have cancer. Okay, so like those are good odds. I'll take those odds. If they had said, hey, look, if you have a polyp in your rectum, we're taking your rectum because that's just how we do it now. Yeah, I'd have a whole different attitude towards rectal cancer and cancers in general, because it's just way too soft pedaled. Yeah. So yeah, guys, get your fits, get your colonoscopies. I probably would have still wound up here if you follow the schedule that it's supposed to follow for the colonoscopy would have been at 61, then fit test at 62, 64, 66. So 2 years later, this thing, I could have been growing this polyp for 8 years, and 2 years ago it could have started bleeding, and I never would have known it and been right back here. But still, it's a safety net, so go get it done. So yeah, making appropriate life decisions. You don't make any money, but you get good stories.